How much do we really know about Madelyn Cline? The American actress rose to fame after appearing in Outer Banks as Sarah Cameron. The on-screen beach babe has some secrets up her sleeve, and there's more to this star than you may think. From personal struggles to how she really feels about her co-stars, there's some Madelyn Cline secrets that only her biggest fans know.
Hey guys.
Thought Chase was moody. After the first season of Outer Banks aired during the pandemic, fans fell in love with the star and her on-screen chemistry with co-star Chase Stokes, who plays John B. Soon after the show gained a cult following, Madelyn and Chase announced that they are dating in real life. What? While clearly madly in love, Madelyn also admitted that when she met Chase, her first impression was that he was kind of moody.
That he was in a really bad mood. Kind of bratty.
Dropped out of college. After spending some time at Coastal Carolina College, Madelyn saved up enough money and went against her parents' wishes, moving to LA in 2017 to jumpstart her acting career.
It was like, I'm moving to California. Mom and Dad, I'm sorry.
The star has said that dropping out of college was ultimately the right decision and that she had to follow her dreams. She also admitted that she didn't stay at school long enough to either pass or fail. Fell in love during lockdown. Watching Chase and Madelyn on screen was only a small part of the pair's love story. Madelyn said that while the chemistry on set was intense, it was during the reality of lockdown, hanging out in their 500-square-foot apartment when she really knew that she and Chase were endgame.
I think when we came back to reality and even got closer.
Struggled with confidence. Even the most gorgeous stars struggle with body acceptance, Madelyn included. The star has recently opened up about her struggles with confidence and loving her body as a teenager.
Am I not achieving this body shape that I want? So I started cutting calories.
Madelyn told Women's Health magazine that her family helped her overcome her negative thoughts and that she discovered that self-love is a constant journey. So true. Worked in horse stables. Some fans already know that the actress is obsessed with horses, but did you know that she actually worked at a horse stable before getting into acting full-time? In her recent video interview with Vogue, Madelyn spent some time at a stable in LA talking about her connection with the animals.
I'm trying to figure out what the horse is telling me. And if you stay calm, they'll stay calm.
Addicted to caffeine. During long days on set, we totally get the 2, 3, or even 4 cups of that liquid gold. But Madelyn is all about the coffee and even learned some tricks of the trade at a serving job before making it as a star. Madelyn told Vogue that adding some cold water and ice cubes to day-old drip coffee turns it into perfectly acceptable cold brew. We're not so sure about that, but you do you, Madelyn. Had imposter syndrome. After first moving to LA, Madelyn spent her days working odd jobs and auditioning for shows. After landing her first starring role, she dealt with imposter syndrome, having to constantly tell herself that she deserved the work and she was worthy of her success.
Like, I'm gonna get fired.
She said to Vogue, "I have to keep telling myself that it's the fruits of labor." Worked a food stand. Before moving to LA, Madelyn had some small-town jobs, including a gig making coffee at a food stand in Charleston, South Carolina. Madelyn worked hard to earn enough to move to California and made coffee all day long at the job.
I used to work this little food stand in Charleston, South Carolina, and we were making coffee all day.
She's a great dog mom. While filming the first season of Outer Banks, Madelyn was encouraging her then-crush Chase to get a dog. After Chase adopted Milo, Madelyn turned into a full-on dog mom, taking care of the pup on a daily basis. Chase even admitted that Madelyn takes care of the dog more than he does.
There's a chance that Milo likes me more.
Fan of Tinder Nightmares. The star may not have a Tinder account of her own, but fans were surprised to learn that Madelyn is a big fan of Tinder Nightmares, an account that documents some of the funniest moments from the app.
On Instagram, you follow an account by the name of Tinder Nightmares.
Madelyn also admitted that she did have a Bumble account for a while. We're pretty sure that app is long gone now. Starred in a Chuck E. Cheese commercial. Before making it big, Madelyn had some more minor TV roles and commercials for brands like T-Mobile and Next Clothing. She even appeared on the cover of an American Girl magazine.
You were in a Chuck E. Cheese mini microwave pizza commercial when you were a child, is that correct?
As a kid, Madelyn got a head start on her career when she appeared in a commercial for the popular children's restaurant chain Chuck E. Cheese. But hey, everyone starts somewhere. Sean Connery is her favorite Bond. She may be starring in Knives Out 2 this summer alongside former James Bond star Daniel Craig, but Madelyn revealed that while she's a huge fan of the actor, Craig isn't her favorite Bond. Madelyn shared that he comes in a close second to Sean Connery, who she thinks is the best James Bond.
James Bond.
We have to agree. Who's your favorite Bond actor?
Next to Sean Connery, it's like right there. I think it might be a tie.
Grew up in Goose Creek. Many fans think that Madelyn grew up in Charleston since she worked and went to school there, but the truth is Madelyn actually spent her childhood in a smaller town nearby. The actress hails from a community called Goose Creek. Although she soaked in the small town vibes, Madelyn knew that the big city was for her and spent her summers modeling in New York City before ultimately making the big move to LA. Born brunette. We would never know. Madelyn pulls off the sun-kissed blonde look so well that we'd never know she's a brunette. The naturally dark-haired actress revealed that after her auditions for Outer Banks went well, she saw a mock-up image of the character which showed her as Sarah, tanned and blonde. That's when she knew she'd be headed for the salon for regular bleaches and dyes. Do you think the blonde suits her? Guest starred on Stranger Things. Fans probably know that Madelyn had a role as a French Quarter witch on the originals, but did you know that she also had a small guest role on the show Stranger Things? Madelyn played Tina, one of the popular girls from school, in a very small scene. We almost didn't recognize her with her dark hair. Friends with Jonas Pate's daughter Lilah. During auditions for Outer Banks, Madelyn became close friends with 17-year-old Lilah Pate, who some fans know is the daughter of the show's creator, Jonas Pate. Despite their age difference, the two bonded over their interest in show business and became besties. Plus, it never hurts to be nice to the boss's daughter.
I really connected with Jonas and his daughter Lilah.
Lilah also joined the show's cast as Peeler, so she and Madelyn continued to hit it off. Took swimming lessons for the show. Outer Banks includes plenty of water scenes, and before filming, some actors had to take swimming lessons with professionals to ensure their underwater skills were up to par. Madelyn admitted that although she was a decent swimmer, the lessons were a good refresher.
They had us in boating lessons and everything, which was cool.
Snuck onto set as an extra. Filming a TV show comes with plenty of on-set downtime, and Madelyn and Chase found creative ways to keep busy while waiting for their scenes. One day, the pair snuck onto the set, blending into the background cast as extras, waiting to see how long it took to get noticed.
Sneak around and get in the shot for as long as possible without being recognized.
Quarantined with Outer Banks co-stars. After shooting season 1, the cast of Outer Banks had to quarantine together in a small apartment. Madelyn, Chase, and their co-stars were cooped up together in Madelyn's place during the pandemic lockdown, waiting for the show to air. First-time Netflix stars earn a reported $20,000 to $40,000 paycheck per episode, so it's only a matter of time before these young stars are living it up in mansions of their own. She improvises. During an interview with Chicks in the Office, Madelyn and Chase revealed that as actors, they were given some creative freedom on the show to ad-lib lines and improvise certain scenes. They said that some of the best scenes weren't even scripted.
I wouldn't say a lot, but we did have a lot of input.
We did.
A lot of improvised moments.
Madelyn Cline is taking the world by storm, first with her guest appearances on popular shows, followed by a stellar performance in Outer Banks. We can't wait to see what Madelyn will do next. Did you know any of these Madelyn Cline secrets before today? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to The Things Celebrity for more great videos about today's hottest stars.